Welcome to this quick video of Wonder YZ where we are going to talk about Attack on Titan Season 4 episode number 9. Now currently I'm still out of station and I'm not really in a position to make a proper video, but still this episode was so damn good that I just had to talk about it. So I'm sorry in advance if this video is not that in-depth or if it doesn't have any major editing. With that being said, let's begin the video. Now this was a really great episode in my opinion, and it mostly covers chapters 106 and some parts of chapter 107. Moreover, this is that one particular episode of season 4 so far that I can say that I have no complaints whatsoever. This was one brilliant episode. The pacing was absolutely phenomenal, the animation was gorgeous and the backgrounds looked so damn good. Sure, there were a couple of panels which were omitted here, and I think I know the reason why it is being done so. But still, it's not exactly frustrating and it doesn't change the narrative of this episode, so I'm gonna omit that thing here. But this episode mostly focuses on the things that happened in the past, especially 3 years prior to the current date. And this episode is basically played out in the version of a narration after the events that happened on Marley. We begin this episode with Armin, who is holding the conch shell which was present on the beach episode of part 2 of season 3, and like I've said in the past, that particular beach episode was very essential for the series of Attack on Titan and the things that have followed in the future of the series. Armin recollects the events of the past, and this episode actually gives us the answers as to how exactly did Paradise Island improve its military strength and how did it manage to get advanced military weapons as well as the power of airships. All those questions are answered in this episode and it was done brilliantly along with a great pacing altogether. Overall, this was a very funny episode, but in the midst of all of this, it definitely had the lingering sadness and after effects of the death of Sasha, and the juxtaposition to all of this was really well done. So what happens is that Armin recollects the events of the past and he remembers how Eren and the Survey Corps once upon a time kidnapped the members of Marley's fleet, and along with all of that came the surrender of Yelena and Onyia Capone. Slowly, more and more mysteries are revealed here, and Yelena reveals the military tactics of Marley and all the information that she currently has in possession with her because of her love for Zeke Yeager. Because according to her, for others Zeke Yeager may be a menace and maybe even a devil, but for her Zeke Yeager was nothing less than a god, because initially she was not from Marley and her village was annexed by the forces of Marley, and as a result of it, she had become a powerless soldier in front of the might of the Marleyan army. But now because of Zeke Yeager, she had powers at her hands and ultimately she formed the anti-Marley faction. The episode goes on to describe the events that have followed from there and how Yelena helped the scouts of the Paradise Island in order to improve their military tactics and the scientific warfare, from the addition of a harbor to advanced military weapons. And in the midst of all of this, the juxtaposition of scenes involving Sasha was really a tearjerker for me, especially the way in which Niccolo was handled here and how Sasha became a fan of his food. Immediately, I was not a very huge fan of the way in which it was handled in the manga, but I think that the anime did a better job here. But the scene in the graveyard was absolutely brilliantly done, and the way in which Sasha's family members met with Niccolo, that was really great. There are more scenes here and there, for example the conversation that takes place between Onyia Capone and the Scouts regiment, as well as the scenes involving Historia and the entirety of the rumbling scene. Now sure, that particular panel of the rumbling scene is omitted from the anime, but I totally understand. Maybe because of the CGI constraints, they thought that it was better to omit that thing and just refer to it while Eren is talking to Historia. And yes, Historia actually appears in this particular episode, and honestly it was really great to see all the prior characters, all the major characters from the series reappear in season 4, for example Historia, Commander Pixis and more. Moreover, the scouts and all the other regiments are having a joint discussion along with Historia as to what should be their next move and how they should handle the situation surrounding Zeke Yeager, because he has made his demands involving Eren Yeager. And as a result of all of this, Eren finally tells them the truth of what happened way back in Shiganshima in season 3 and how he used the powers of the founding titan for the first time after he connected to the body of Tina Fritz. Moreover, we also get some scenes for chapter 107, especially in relation to Levi as well as Zeke, and how Zeke is transferred to his new facility in the forest, and shit is basically getting interesting because we are about to see more mayhem in the future of the series. We also get certain glimpses of Gabby as well as Falco in their current cell. And lastly, at the end of all the things, we finally get that infamous panel of adult Eren saying Tatakai or fight, fight, fight in front of that mirror. That scene is probably one of the most memorable scenes from the manga of Attack on Titan, and I'm so happy that we are finally seeing that thing on the anime screen. And finally, the episode ends with Armin, who is looking on to the crystal of Annie and saying that things might have been better if they had taken a different route, and he wonders where did it go all wrong. And we get a brilliant shift from Eren practicing his guns to the gunshot that pierced the heart of Sasha. That was a really great transition, and I'm really a big fan of this particular episode, that is Attack on Titan Season 4 episode number 9. So what do you guys think about all of this? Please mention your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you enjoy this episode and what were your favorite moments from it? Please mention all of this in the comment section below. So that's it for today guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more. This is WonderYZ and I'll see you soon in the next video.